Oh, I need my coffee. You know, if I ever sell merch, I'm going to be selling coffee. Well, I tell you, the humidity moved in on us. Whew. Okay, so today let's talk about wash towels, not coffee. Let's talk about wash towels. The reason that I want to talk about this is because I'm seeing in the comments of a lot of the other YouTubers who review products and things like that, they can't afford that. So let's talk about that, because, and I want to give you some personal experience, so this will help other detailers. I think the big YouTubers forget sometimes, and they get wrapped up in the hype, and then some of them are kind of toxic because they give the impression that you're not a detailer unless you have those expensive towels. You don't need them. Let me start with a quick personal story. When I started detailing, I had money, okay? I had just left the trucking industry. I made a lot of money. I was able to save a lot of money. My original intent when I left was to take a few weeks off, and then I would start looking for a job that I wanted to do. But not only I wanted to do, but that would work with my health, because my health was starting to become a problem, being a diabetic. When my mom called me and said, "Do you want to detail some vehicles for us?" I never thought that I would fall in love with it. And I thought, and I did go in there cocky, I can wipe down and vacuum anything. This ought to be a breeze and a cushy job, right? But I quickly learned I was cocky, and that was not the case. And I fell in love with the business, with the trade, not the business so much the industry, but the business, the trade of detailing. It didn't take long before my money ran out, because you're not going to make a lot of money doing this. Even if you start your own detailing business and you're not working for a dealership, you will. It's not if, it's not you might, it is you will run into some pretty serious struggles. And I did. I ran into some very serious struggles, to the point my parents paid my bills, because I was so dedicated to this. I had to find a way, even if that meant I swallow my pride. My mother has never paid my bills, ever, in my adult life. And my adult life started when I was 16, when I went and got myself pregnant, okay? So from 16 to 50, my mama did not pay my bills. And after I turned 50, she was paying my bills. It wasn't for very long, but it was long enough. It was long enough that every single month that she had to pay a bill of mine, I pushed harder and harder and harder. So it's been a long road, but I was in the same position. I could not afford those fancy towels. I had to find a way to get around that. I didn't realize I could buy them at Walmart. You can buy them at Walmart. Don't be ashamed to use something from Walmart, because in the end, even the YouTubers who want you to buy these fancy towels, okay, they're gonna have to understand that's only when you can afford it. So go to Walmart and pick you up some towels. Or watch O'Reilly's or AutoZone, because they'll typically have specials on their towels. That's where I got these, is at O'Reilly's. They were running a special on their towels, and I like these little things. They've been doing a really good job on the glass. So don't be afraid to go over to Walmart and buy something you can afford, until you have reached that point where you can afford to buy the towels that the guys on YouTube will show you. It's okay to wait. It's okay to hold off, you know, and this is not just about towels, it's about equipment. I do not even suggest that a new detailer go and buy anything excessively expensive in your first year. Go to Harbor Freight, buy you that small shop vac, buy you a small cheap steamer, buy you the cheap towels. Do what you gotta do, even the cheap extractor, to get the job done your first year until you can build. Until you can build. And yes, eventually you have to reinvest in yourself. But I had to pay some bills on my own first. So I used the cheap stuff, and I still use it today. But the reason why is because I've kind of become a rebel against using expensive stuff, or I'm not a detailer. I am a detailer, and so are you. And you deserve to keep a little bit more of your money, because there's 2 rules. I say it every video, I think. Not doing damage and getting it clean, right? That's all that matters. So, use the Walmart towels, O'Reilly's, AutoZone, ask for free gifts. Ask your family for a birthday gift. I did that. My first year, I made a wish list on Amazon and asked my family, don't send me a gift card, just buy me something off my wish list. You're gonna make it. It's just gonna take some time. But don't hold yourself back by buying all the expensive stuff now. Wait until you're at a point where you can afford it, and don't borrow money to do it either. That's another tip. Do not borrow money. And if mom and dad is paying your bills so that you can go after your dream of detailing cars, don't spend any money that you make until you give them a call and say, hey, I'm going to use this because I need some more towels. I'm going to use this because I need a new filter for my shop vac. I need some more all-purpose cleaner. You got me, okay? Thanks for hanging out on my channel, guys. You don't have to be prideful in everything. We all want to be like the big guys. We all want to be like the big guys. We want to get there where we're making enough money to live. Maybe we don't have to work as hard on our business. We will all get there. But it takes a special kind of patience to get there and do it in a good, healthy way. And sometimes that just means buying some Walmart towels. Okay? See you later.